everyone and welcome to Grace Bakes. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make my chocolate and pear loaf cake. To get started you'll want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees on a fan assisted setting. Then grab a loaf tin like this and you'll either want to grease it or grab a cake case like this and simply pop it inside of your loaf tin. Now that you've done that, you can pop this to one side. Then grab 2 pears and you're simply going to want to chop these into cubes and leave the skin on. I've now finished chopping the 2 pears and now you'll want to grab a saucepan and put the chopped pears into it. You want to create a mushy pear sauce, and if you don't want to do this you can by all means add applesauce, so as opposed to the 2 pears chopped and cooked until they're mushy, you can add 1 cup of applesauce. Add a few tablespoons of water. And if it needs more water whilst it's stewing away, by all means add it. You don't want it to be overly watery, so do keep your eye on it. So that's about enough. And to this, add a sprinkle of cinnamon. Put this on a medium heat. So whilst the pears are cooking away, you'll want to grab a medium-sized mixing bowl. I have one here. And into this, you're going to place your dry ingredients, which will include 1 cup of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, then a pinch of salt. And don't shy away from putting salt into your recipes, it actually enhances the flavour. Now add 1½ teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Then add ½ cup of unsweetened cacao powder. And lastly, it's time to add your sugar. ½ cup of white sugar. And then ¼ cup of brown sugar. And simply sieve this. In this bowl, you're going to crack 2 eggs, then add ½ cup of oil. I have used sunflower oil. Ideally, you probably want to use vegetable oil, but I can't find that in Istanbul, so I just resorted to using sunflower oil. And then add a splash of vanilla. Grab a whisk and whisk these together. Now the eggs are blended into the oil, you'll want to add the dry ingredients. Simply whisk it. Now switch from the whisk to a spatula. Give this a good stir until everything is well incorporated. There you go, that's well mixed. For the next step, you'll want to grab 1 more pear and cut about half of it off. And cut into cubes again, and you'll add this to the mixture. So now add half of that pear to the mixture, and with the leftover pear, and you're going to use this bit to decorate your loaf cake. What I like to do is slice it into slices like this, and you'll just put that on top of the cake. Add this to your large mixing bowl and give this a good stir. You're going to find that the chocolate cake mixture is going to loosen up a bit, and that's because the pears are hot and it's sort of melting it. which is lovely. Keep stirring it. You want the pears to be well incorporated, so just make sure you give it a very good stir. Grab your sliced pear and your loaf tin with your cake case in it and pour the batter into this. Gently level out the mixture, making sure to push it into the edges. Put your spatula to one side and lay your sliced pear on the top in a decorative fashion. Now place this in the oven to bake for about 35 to 40 minutes, or until you put a skewer in and it comes out clean. There you have it, my chocolate and pear cake. It looks absolutely incredible and my kitchen is smelling wonderful. Now leave it in the cake tin to cool down slightly before removing it and placing it on a wire rack to cool completely. Then enjoy over the next 4 days and make sure you store it in an airtight container. If you like this video and would like to watch more of my videos, you can find the link somewhere around here for more videos. And also, you might like to check out my vlogging channel. I live in Istanbul and I've started vlogging, so the link to my vlogging channel will be over here. Make sure you subscribe to both channels and leave a comment. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!